Welcome to the C4 podcast. This is Christians interviewing Christians at a Christian camp. I'm Brandon.
And I'm Caleb.
And welcome. We wanted to update you with some different things that are happening around Michiana Christian Camp, especially as we get towards the summertime. Things spiral in regards to the amount of stuff that happened around here. So we wanted to update you as to what things are happening when. Caleb, what happens first?
Alright, so coming up on April 26th, we have our official Michiana Christian Camp workday. Basically, it's where a lot of you guys can come and help clean up the camp to get it started for the events coming up. Just lawn care, typical lawn care.
Yeah.
Taking the tarp off the pool, which is always fun because then you get to see the nice green pool. The nice green pool with some maybe some dead bugs, but it's still a great time.
Right, we're getting the camp ready for the summer season. So with that kind of update with the workday, we are getting camp ready from the winter hibernation essentially, and getting it ready for the camping season once again. So whether it's helping the pool get ready, whether it's helping make sure the buildings are ready to go for the camper season, making sure that updates are refreshed around the building. The camp looks nice once again, especially since winter can make things seem dull.
Yeah.
Especially with the trees being dead and seeing all those things start to come back to life. Being able to come out and be involved with helping the camp get ready for summer camp is a great and fantastic thing. So if you can join us for that, that'd be awesome. See Caleb chuck around trees, fantastic.
With one arm, of course.
Of course.
Alright, after that, actually shortly after, on May 4th, we have our launch. That is basically the big event that gets us ready for the summer season and the summer camps. How do you even describe the launch? There's just so much to do. There's food trucks, there's inflatables, there's a radio station that comes out and helps us with it, Pulse FM. They go live here and interview different people from the camp, and they talk about why you guys should come. The launch is, I don't know the time.
Launch is a great opportunity to be able to hang out with the camp.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, so if you've never been to the camp, it's a great opportunity to come and see what the camp is about. Outside of the stuff that we do for that day, like the food trucks and the inflatables and Pulse FM, you can also do tours. You can also see our chapel. You can see our cabins. Heck, if you want to see the huts, you probably could. You can see everything that we offer here at Michiana.
Yeah, especially if you haven't signed up yet for summer camp, an opportunity to be able to come check out the camp before signing up. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because then you get to see, realistically, a lot of people that help step up and help make this run. If you're available, there's always room for help to that as well.
Volunteering opportunities off the charts for that day.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's also an opportunity to see some of the other adults that are going to be involved at the camp as well, as faculty, junior faculty, and even campers that are potentially going to be at least a camp that you could be at too.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
So it's a great opportunity for at least really the whole family to come out and be a part of it.
Alright, and then after the launch on May 23rd through May 26th, it's about Friday through a Monday, we have family camp. Would you like to explain what family camp is?
Sure! Family camp is the opportunity where families can come and stay at the camp for the weekend of Memorial Day weekend. That's the opportunity where a lot of kids and adults have times off already. There's a group time and opportunity for families to kind of come together at the camp that many of them grew up with. They connected with a lot of connections there to begin with. A lot of connections to be made yet too. New friends to have for sure. And they have a variety of different programs and things that happen during the weekend as well, whether it's volleyball tournaments, whether it's pool basketball, whether it's a variety of different things. You'll come and stay at the camp is also huge too. And it's not even you have to stay in the specific cabins that are here. People bring their trailers and RVs or tents even to be able to come and stay on property as a family group here, but also there's that kind of connection point too.
Yeah, it's definitely different than the summer camps because with the summer camps you have a schedule and it's very following. You do this at this time and that. Family camp is literally the complete opposite. You can basically do whatever you want, whenever you want. I mean, you have the freedom. There is no schedule. Like Brandon said, we do have like the volleyball tournament that is at a specific time, but that's really it.
Yeah.
Something that we also do at family camp that is ultimate frisbee. We have a huge ultimate frisbee like craze here at the camp, and a lot of people like playing that, and so that also happens. Yeah, I mean, we got carpet ball tournaments as well, cornhole tournaments. Yeah, it's a great time.
Great time to hang out, to enjoy the property, but also to enjoy the friendships that we'll make here too.
Oh yeah,
'Cause
yeah,
that's a big key part of it too.
yeah. There are a lot of people who go to family camp that are not able to go 2 weeks of camp during the summer, and so not only do you get to see people that you normally don't see, but it's the relationships that are relationships are literally lasting impacts. I know I have friends that go to family camp who only see these friends during the family camps sessions, and they are now and they have been friends for like 10 plus years. And the exciting faces that these people get when they see their friends again, it's just an experience like no other.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But then that leads us into our summer camp season. And we get the summer camp season. This is the time where campers are able to come in for very specific grade level or themed weeks to be able to come in during those couple of weeks to be able to really dive in, get to know more about Jesus, but also to have fun along the way.
Yeah.
So, kind of kicking off of that is Girls Only. When is Girls Only, Caleb?
Girls Only is June 10th through June 13th. And if you're a girl, come to Girls Only.
Right.
If you're a guy, there are plenty of other weeks that you guys can go to. Yeah, you want to explain Girls Only?
Yeah, so Girls Only is actually a specific age range of grades. I believe it's 4th through 9th.
Yeah.
And that allows us to be able to get a very specific age group of girls together for that opportunity. Faculty that were able to, this kind of all-girls team was able to really dive in and kind of grow up together in a sense. Kind of going from that kind of 4th grade all the way through 9th grade. Several kind of go through that entire frame rate of just spending that time together in that kind of very unique way. It's definitely kind of exploded into a very popular week of camp, and we're really excited to be able to see that again this year.
Yeah, and the type of things that we do at Girls Only, the things that they do at Girls Only.
Not us.
Not us, yeah, like I said, guys, you can't be there. But there is, I mean, they do some fun, like, I guess girly type things, but it's you have a banquet, so the girls will like dress up and they will, we dress up the dining hall, make it look really nice for them, and they have a really nice meal. The staff guys are the ones that, like, they'll walk in the girls and then sit them down and then give them their food. It's a nice time for the girls. But then there's also the serious part where they bring a lesson, and there's worship, and there's small groups, and I believe there's also devotion time.
Yeah.
So yeah, June 10th through June 13th, if you're a girl between 4th grade and 9th grade, come on out. It is one of our most popular weeks as well. So.
But really, following after that is high school. It's kind of we have 2 weeks of high school. Our first week is that following week, that beginning in June 15th. High school, obviously, the grades are from kind of that 9th through 12th grade age range. But at the same time, it's also an opportunity for kids to really dive in deep. Really seriously consider what does it look like to be a Christian, what does it look like to really kind of dive into our faith in that kind of way. This is very much an opportunity to step away from normal life and normal routines to be able to kind of say, what does it look like here in our lives, and be able to actually really wrestle with that in that kind of space as well. But also, I mean, realistically, there are also fun things too. Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Is there still going to be like laser tag coming up this year? Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
So
it's going to be something we'll introduce.
Yeah, we're looking forward to a lot of those things, and a lot of different opportunities and events with this too. coming up this year.
The next after that is June 15th through June 19th. This is a Sunday night through a Thursday. Go Camp. Go Camp is 6th graders through 8th graders, boys and girls. And basically it's another version of a junior high week, but it's more of a wilderness week. Go campers sleep in the huts. Yes, they sleep in the huts.
Well, actually, worth noting that this is happening at the same time as High School Week 1.
Oh yeah,
These
that's
are
true.
camps that are happening simultaneously at camp, but in very different areas of the camp. This Go Camp happens out in, or as Kayla mentioned, the huts, the wilderness area, a little bit more outdoorsy kind of camp as compared to our regular weeks of camp.
Yeah, and the things we do is we have lessons, we have Devo's time, but we also do some fun activities outside. We have team building activities that we do, but we do them in the woods and we do them in the wilderness, like we are in the wilderness huts. And so you do some things at Go Camp that you don't do at other weeks as well, though. You really are outside. It's not like at high school where you get to sleep in the nice cabins. You're sleeping in huts that are a little...
Let's break that down a little bit. Our cabins are air conditioned at this point. They have electricity, running water. Huts have a light bulb.
Yeah, and a fan on the ceiling. That is rusty, but it gets the job done. Basically, that fan is for airflow. It's not for sleeping. That's the
it has that very outdoors feel, the rustic feel in the hut area. Whereas our regular weeks of camp might feel more like glamping,
yeah,
right? Glamour camping.
Yeah, that's a great term.
Both are able to utilize the camp property in little different ways, happening at the same time, so it allows us more opportunities to be able to really dive in this summer.
Yeah.
But we end that week with yet another week of camp, kind of thing. Not quite a full week. It's a day.
It's a day.
First Chance Camp. It's on January.
January.
On
It's
June.
not- yeah.
In June 21st is going to be our first Chance Camp, which actually was something really cool about that. Our entry price has lowered for First Chance Camp this year.
Yes.
So it's a little bit cheaper to go to First Chance Camp,
Yes.
and realistically, the cost is still a factor. We have scholarships available here at the camp as well.
Very true.
So being able to attend First Chance and be able to really get that first main experience of the camp is really what this is about, right? This is kind of that kind of ages 5 to 7 range, the kind of early kindergarten, kind of end preschool, early kindergarten area, to really kind of get an experience of what does camp look like, but you also don't spend the night. So there's especially with worries of maybe homesickness kind of idea, maybe more of kind of those kinds of things. That may be an opportunity to really be able to experience camp in a little bit more like a day camp style, is what this was really about. Our campers that come in, we give them a different color shirt to be able to match up with their teams, so they know who their teams are. They spend their whole day with that team, so we just really connect with students. We try to also pair those teams that come in with other kids that are from that same area as well.
Yeah.
So if you have friends that go to the same church or are part of the same group, you're going to be one big team kind of going forward too, which is really, really cool that you get to experience camp with friends or potential new friends that are maybe close to the area in which you live.
Yeah. First Chance is where it starts. My dad, or Eric Christian, however you want to portray him as, he said that First Chance is his favorite camp session because it's where it all starts. This is where they see the camp for the first time, maybe for the first time, and it's where it all starts. It's where they decide whether or not they want to come back to this camp. And it's a cute day. Like you said, they're all dressed up in their matching shirts, and they do we do worship songs, but they're more like hand motioning worship songs just to get them started off with.
True campfire songs.
Yeah, exactly. They eat a ton of great food, chicken nuggets
And mac and cheese.
stellar.
Stellar.
I would go to First Chance just for the mac and cheese. I mean,
you just spoke my normal diet. So
yeah, exactly. There we go. See, but yeah, it's where it all starts. It's where the foundation starts, and yeah, ages 5 to 7. We'd love to have you. We understand that it can be intimidating for that age as well. But I mean, look, a lot of kids have a great time. I mean, they seem intimidated at first, but we have great faculty that love on the kids and make them feel home and make them feel welcome. And then by the end of the day, I mean, hey, they don't want to leave. So.
Well, and realistically, also, it's also a great opportunity to be able to step up and volunteer too. A lot of our junior high and high school students really have been involved in those kinds of weeks as well. So to be able to see some of those students come back and say, hey, these are the camps that I grew up going to and now I can give back to, is huge.
Yeah.
And a really great opportunity for them to also to be able to be invested and be involved in that process too.
Yeah.
So there's always a lot of hands on deck in regards to that too.
We haven't pointed it out yet, but as we're going through these camp summer sessions, just the amount of faculty that we need for each week, there's so many opportunities, so many volunteering opportunities to be faculty. So if that's something you're interested in, reach out to the camp. We definitely need the faculty.
Well, absolutely, but at the same time as well, we also have great faculty that are here too.
Yes.
Like, I think that's also a key part too, is that the people that come in and commit are people that are the dedicated ones, the ones that also have the passion for these kids too.
Dedicated faculty meet new faculty, and it just creates even a bigger bond.
100%.
So after First Chance, we have Boys Only, and that's actually your week. Would you like to go over it?
Yeah, Boys Only. Again, another wilderness camp kind of out in the woods. This is kind of our 4th grade through 6th grade age range. So kind of that kind of pre-junior high idea. Much like Girls Only, it is boys only. So all boys all the time, and sometimes lovingly referred to as BO camp. Because we're out in the woods, we're out in nature, we're out just doing different things.
It's a little bit like Go Camp, but it's also a little different.
Yeah, essentially it's a younger version of Go Camp where we have a lot of different activities that we're involved in. We still do a lot of similar camp kind of style activities. Yeah, absolutely. Do we also do very nature specific things? Also, absolutely. One of the big things that we have done over the past few years has been like fire balloon challenges. And kind of different activities with that. Just those kinds of things to be able to really identify nature-esque kind of things, but at the same time also still having that air of camp as well. We eat out in the woods. We make our food out there. We
over the fire food.
Basically, some of our other faculty help actually like cook out there with different grills. So actually, it's like all handmade right there, ready to go. It's been pretty awesome time out there.
Yeah, and that is June 22nd through June 24th.
Yep. So just 2 days.
But those 2 days could be the difference.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially if you have students that aren't quite ready for full-on weeks of camp, especially in that age range.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Boys Only also is really good with that too.
Speaking of full week of camp, June 22nd through June 27th, we have Junior High 1. 6th grade through 8th grade. Junior Highers. Junior High 1 is basically, I mean, it's a week long. It's like high school, but it's not as deep into the Bible as high school goes, because between 6th and 8th grade, they're still kind of figuring things out. They're still trying to figure out really what the Bible is and who Jesus is and stuff like that. So during Junior High 1, we do a lot of fun activities, but at the same time, we also do devos, quiet time. We have lessons. We have small groups. Yeah.
Yeah, this is very much the transition age, right? I can remember some of the size differences from some of the incoming 6th graders and the outgoing 8th graders.
Yep.
Almost like 3 feet difference of height sometimes. which is great fun. But
Sometimes.
realistically, also, it's a great opportunity as well to really kind of be able to dive in, connect, to form, again, relationships. I think that's that key thing that really camp really highlights is this idea of relationships as well. Not relationships with others, but also relationship with God too.
Yeah, and junior high 1 is where we also develop them to get them ready for high school, which is why we're not as in-depth in the Bible, but we're getting there. We're getting them to that point to where when they go to high school, you know, we're hoping they're ready, and then they can really adventure into their spiritual wealth with Jesus in high school. So again, those dates are June 22nd through June 27th. That's our first junior high 1 week. You want to take this one?
Absolutely. The following week is our 2nd and 3rd grade camps. Now, with 2nd and 3rd grade, it is a little bit different because that doesn't quite go an entire full week again. Especially with our younger grades, we do a little bit less in regards to the full-on week, just to help get them ready for that kind of full-on week experience. We don't start our full-on full week until 4th grade, with our 4th and 5th grade camp, but for 2nd and 3rd, we have 2nd graders who stay 1 night, and then we have our 3rd graders who stay for 2.
Yeah, and then those dates are June 29th through July 1st. And then we take a nice break for the 4th of July.
Yep.
And then we continue back on July 6th through July 11th, which is high school 2.
Yeah.
Which is basically high school 1.
Yeah.
It's just another opportunity to go to a high school week.
Yeah.
If you went to high school 1, you can go to high school 2. You can do both. You can do just one. There's no room for not going to any though. You have to go to one. You have to go to one.
It is mandatory.
It's mandatory that you go to 1 or 2. You make your choice. But I mean, you would.
It's very similar to the high school week 1. Sometimes there are some slight differences between the two, just because we also want to have that a little bit more difference, a little bit more depth as well, to be able to really dive in for some of our campers that can repeat between the weeks. Because realistically, if you went to the same week twice, so there's exactly the same exact things that happen from week on, week off, it wouldn't.
It might not hit the same.
Yeah.
It might get repetitive. It might.
It could be very boring to hear the same things over and over.
Yeah.
So there's this difference. There's a difference between the 2 weeks. There's different things and different opportunities they can be involved in as well. But also, it's a great opportunity to also help step up and lead with peers too.
Yeah.
Maybe there are things that you got from the first week that you really feel called to share with others.
Yeah.
And in that 2nd week, you're able to kind of really maybe dive in deeper in topics that you were able to really kind of scratch the surface with that first week.
Yeah. Same way as for all the weeks of camps. With discipleship week 2, there is faculty that love on the kids.
Oh yeah. 100%.
There's faculty that care, and some people for the high school weeks have been doing high school week for 20 plus years, and but that just shows the love and the passion that they have for the camp and these kids. It shows the commitment that they want to be there and that they want to take care of these kids. So just loving faculty, that will never not be a thing.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's a really huge thing too, is that you're able to, again, form connections with people, to be able to really be impacted going forward too. Because I think, especially with your peers too, being able to set an example with your peers can also be huge, and relationships formed there can last a lifetime.
Yeah. And literally, the day right after that week ends, we got First Chance number 2.
Yep.
On July 12th. Kind of the same thing as First Chance 1.
Yeah. We're repeating things a little bit here, but at the same time,
another opportunity. Another opportunity to bring your kids to a First Chance week. Just maybe later in July.
Yeah, basically, especially with how summers can be and vacations and whatnot, sometimes those things can overlap with weeks of camp. Sometimes things like marching band can interfere with things. Things like sports camps can interfere with some of those things too. So we've tried to provide a second alternative week as well to make sure that we can be as accommodating as we can to those that have other commitments as well. Because we recognize that lives are busy.
Oh yeah.
So that's a
Yeah.
huge thing. And so try to be as accommodating as we can with those things to try to have those 2 different weeks.
And First Chance, the second one is July 12th. Still the same age range.
Yep, same age range, same thing. You're still trying to get used to or see the camp and really experience it. Because realistically, in our experience, if you get a chance to be here at camp, you always want to come back.
You never want to leave.
Exactly. That's why we didn't.
And then literally the day after, July 13th is when we start our 4th and 5th grade camp. That is July 13th through July 18th. That is 5 days. And 4th and 5th grade is a great opportunity for 4th and 5th graders to get ready for junior high weeks as they're coming out of 2nd and 3rd and maybe even more.
It's a very high energy week, very much high
So much to do.
action pace.
You do so much.
It's a great opportunity, especially for kids in that age range, to be able to really just dive in, get to know Jesus a little bit better.
Yep, there's devos, quiet time. I mean, there's lessons, there's
A little less
worship, there's
quiet. There's a little less quiet.
a little less quiet,
A little more time.
more rambunctious, but yeah, I mean, it's just like a lot of what we do here, and that's Bible focused, and they also do some activities that you don't do at any other camp. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess that's one of the good things about every week of camp. It's somehow different.
Yeah.
There's activities that you'll do at one, but you won't do at the other. But then at that week, you'll do some that you won't do at the previous one. So there's just the activities are endless. 4th and 5th grade, they like to do a really big pool party. I would say 4th and 5th grade has the biggest pool party.
I wouldn't be surprised.
The events that they do at there, the level of just craziness that happens there. 4th and 5th grade is a great opportunity for 4th and 5th graders. And then all of that in a row, and camp season has come to an end. But we end on a really good note. July 20th through July 25th, we have Junior High 2. It is the second week of Junior High. Now, this is one of the, I would say, double weeks that is decently different than the other one. Junior High 2 is like Junior High 1. It's 6th grade through 8th grade. But the way that they run the week is a little differently than they do Junior High 1. Junior High 2, greatly focused on the Bible still as well. But their activities, I would say, are more crazy. I mean, what's more crazy than a water balloon and a shading creek fight? I mean,
sure.
How can you get more crazy than that? It is a completely new faculty and dean team thing.
Yeah. I think that's a big key part here is that programming wise, the difference here between Junior High 1 and Junior High 2, as compared to High School 1, High School 2, and First Chance Camp 1 and First Chance Camp 2,
Yeah.
which both of those are run by by those different deans both times.
Yeah.
Junior High 1 and 2 are run by different groups, so you're realistically even your themes can be slightly different.
It's amazing, and we absolutely appreciate every single dean team that does every week. We appreciate all the faculty that come out and help. So,
Absolutely, and that kind of rounds us out through our summer camp season. There are some more events that happen towards the end of fall, but we'll cover those in a little bit. But basically, we want to really highlight some of the summer camp programs as we were getting in towards that summer camp season.
yeah. It is back to back to back, so like the summer staff, they're getting their work cut out. But yeah, as you just heard, we have so many weeks, so many opportunities for kids, so many opportunities for you guys to volunteer, so many opportunities for more relationships. And then, yeah, those are our summer weeks that we offer.
Absolutely, and we'd love to be able to continue those relationships with you.
Oh, yeah.
So while we're going to wrap up here, I also wanted to extend an invite to you guys as well. Come be a part of it. Come join with us.
Please.
So
we got the summer weeks, but we also have what we talked about earlier.
Yeah.
We got the work day. We got the launch. We got family camp. There's just so many opportunities. So many opportunities.
because realistically, those things kind of what brought us here and keep us here too.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we're sure that that can happen with you guys too. So thank you so much. Thank you guys for being here and for being a part of it. If you don't mind doing the YouTube thing, like, share, comment, subscribe to help us be able to continue to promote this channel out, to help us get us out there as well, to be able to help share this with other people so that they can know about camp as well.
Yes. Please share these YouTube videos to get it out there.
We appreciate your support and being here and watching even all the way through the end.
Yes.
It's great help and has been a reassurance for us that this is something worth continuing to.
Yeah.
So we're grateful, and until next time, have a good one.
Yeah. I'm Caleb,
I'm Brandon.
and we'll see you guys next time.